So when it comes to the environment, every municipality needs to start pulling together to better our environment, because environmental issues do not start in the town of Hempstead and end in Oyster Bay, or start in Suffolk County or end in Nassau County. We also are joined today by the LIPC and the Environmental Advocates of New York, who will unveil their new municipal toolkit in order to help municipalities like ours transition their vehicle fleets into becoming greener. Electric vehicles are more efficient than their gas-guzzling counterparts, costing typically 50 to 70% less to operate than traditional combustible gas engines. Here in the town of Hempstead, we save even more on the cost of operating a municipal vehicle, since all of our charging stations, and we have 8 in total, use solar power atop of the stations, which charge cars with emissions-free solar energy. So we are not charging our vehicles from the power grid. The town of Hempstead has over 150 vehicles that range in size from small compacts to huge sanitation trucks. Transitioning our fleet is going to take time and can't be done overnight. But as vehicles become obsolete, I am directing all town departments to give preference to purchasing electric vehicles to replace them. That means electric vehicles will always be the first on the list to consider before dirtier and less fuel-efficient gas guzzlers. This is a part of the town's commitment to being a climate-smart community and hopefully a leader on Long Island for other towns to follow.
So part of this plan determines how do we do it? What are the mechanics of it? Where do we put these things? How do they work? How do they plug into the grid? So that's where the municipal toolkit that's going to be discussed today and released today comes in. They will help us at the county, at the town, and at the village level figure out how to actually make it happen at as little cost to the taxpayers as possible.
We need to assist the municipalities in actually transitioning to electric vehicles. This is the time to stop fossil fuels. And electric vehicles is a way to do it, and the Electrified New York Toolkit can help municipalities get there.
In Suffolk County, we have a very robust shared services program going with over 100 of the municipalities that Lisa was just talking about: school districts, fire districts, libraries, and then all of the towns in Suffolk are part of it. So with this toolkit, we plan to hold an event and to really try to help our local municipalities to make this switch.
We're offering rebates and incentives for homeowners and municipalities alike to build out infrastructure and reduce range anxiety across the footprint. So we're happy to be here today to support the launch of the new toolkit, and we're happy to work with you to make sure that the word gets out that this toolkit is available.
So the Electrify NY Coalition has put together a toolkit, which is really a series of examples of what municipalities are doing across the nation when it comes to allowing for the build out of electric vehicle infrastructure, the adoption of all electric vehicle fleets, and how to sort of go about that transition.
This is the beginning of what we think will be a very successful partnership as we move our municipality both on the town level and on the county level, and work in conjunction with our partners elsewhere in government to see a greener climate and more electronic cars across Long Island.